What's up, everybody? I am trying to conquer my very first God level with this character. I've pretty much been stuck right here because this is as far as I can get her. I don't have any souls, any of the mother souls, so I can only get her to have like 40 or 50 SC right now. I'm working on her kit a little bit. It is nice to find a pretty good balance for her, I think, which was her S1 and S3. I think they work together very well. You can just leave the S2 at home, even though for me, it's pretty easy to power up S2 because it's ice. I don't know, I feel like this is a good mix for her. If I just take the S1, I don't think she would make it this far on this God content. Oh, I love that. I love how she jumps, and with the S3, she hits everybody around her. So they all kind of get stunned, so she can control a situation like this, which is really good. Not the easiest thing to do with, you know, how low this girl's power level is here. Oh no, they stunned me. No, that's what I was saving this for. I doubt it'll get me through, though, with all of them attacking me. She also has a hard time with mages here. Oh, this isn't good. I was just barely getting enough crowd force to coast here. Oh, here we go. With that S3 came through. And with the hit count, she bounces back a little bit. We need to run. There's that S3. She does jump a little bit with it. It's nice. Shooting through everybody with the S1 is nice. And just smashing everybody, it's great. I should be doing it at a distance because I do have Mage Leon on this girl, I think. So the further away somebody is, the more damage she can do. Because originally I was just running her with the S1, right? And you can hit people from across the screen with that. So I was like, why not give that extra damage? And I do like the laser. Like, it just hits everything in that path, which is good, because I need to hit all of them and heal off of all of them right now. And basic attack is, well, it's pretty basic for a giant hammer. She does manage to hit, you know, a few of these dudes around her all at the same time, but it's not saying much for a basic attack. Also, they kind of set this girl up with a earth attribute weapon. Her power fist is, or whatever it is, it is earth element. So her basic attack with her paid gear is going to give you an earth element attack, and her other paid item is armor. And I didn't get the armor. I got the weapon. It just seems to do a lot for her. It has some built-in SCT. Pretty much has, I think it's an extra 10-20% more. So you're gonna, and it's gonna give you more damage. I think maybe some damage cap. I have to actually look at it, but it's a pretty decent weapon. Her armor, though, I have to say her armor looks pretty sick too. And not only does this girl have dual wield, but she also comes with double-handed machine. So she can get extra bonuses for equipping her, you know, her power fist, we're going to call it. I'm going to call it. So that is pretty cool. It's kind of weird that, like, they'll cover Earth with her basic attack. So, I don't know. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I would have thought maybe they would have matched up her basic attack to one of these elements, but I don't know. I don't know exactly what their thinking was, because I don't really see her really doing anything with her basic attack. But these abilities are amazing. The S3 is awesome. This S1, how quick and spammable it is. So I'm only getting half the bonus to these because I have 2 of them equipped. Right, and now she's going to do holy damage with the S4. So that's what this is right here. I haven't even checked these things, resistances. let's see. Light resistance 50. So they're weak to dark and electric. Okay, that makes sense. That's why the guards are dying, because I'm throwing an S3. She's supposed to be able to ignore resistance with her abilities as long as she's hitting you with the same one over and over again. I've seen up to 15%. At least that's what's advertised. So that is what I would expect. I didn't know if she actually dropped resistance so that your whole party could bank off of it. It doesn't look like she does. It looks like she's going to be ignoring 15% of, whatever resistance that she's hitting, as long as she pegs you over and over again. And she's not going to have a hard time doing that, because her skill's going to charge super quick, especially if it's just one of them. And that's probably how you're going to run her in some sort of boss slaying configuration. You're going to find that one element that the boss is weak to, and you're going to empower that one element and make sure she can throw a bunch of it and that she can charge up quick. And she's going to be ignoring any resistance, by up to 15% is what it looks like it reads. So that is cool. I don't have that unlocked on her yet, so it'd be nice to see if it actually gives some kind of debuff on them that, like, the whole team could take advantage of if she was actually breaking down that element, or if it's just for her. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I can't really say for sure. I just know it's part of the package deal. I do like how that S3 jumps. I've been, like, on some of the levels before this where I actually had to work up, the charge on her kit, I would be running away from enemies, and then I'd hit that S3, I'd target somebody on the other side, and I'd make her just jump over everybody. So it's pretty nifty. I dig it. I like what she can do. And you know what? Let's charge ourselves, because this damn medic is a pain. Also, the first time I ran this level, she got destroyed. What are you doing running back there? You have a hammer. Yeah, I got destroyed because the first wave was a bunch of mages, and at this point, there's no way she's going to be able to keep up with something like that. She's having a hard time killing this healer, pretty much. Those mages, they have, like, the same resistances, and they do a ton of magic damage. So, it was nice to see how I was slowly making progress on her, because I'd run it over and over again. I would take just the S1 in there, I would try different things, and slowly but surely she was getting halfway through the very first wave, right? So I just now got her to the point where she could make it to the final wave, and it's looking like she's actually going to be able to clear a god tier level. We'll look at her. We'll look at her here. I think she'll come out on top. Yeah, the further that thing runs away from me, the more damage I'm going to do to it with my S1. Still looks like the S3 is putting in the most work. Maybe I can stop this thing from reapplying its buffs. I'm sure that they rock some kind of regeneration or something. Here. What? How did he just walk by my laser? Alright, well, thank you for pointing out a potential flaw to me. Holy cow. You can get by that laser if you get by her, so that's good to know. But once you get cornered, and it slowly pushes you back, so Mage Leon's pretty good for the laser. This is honestly what I think I'm going to run on her. The S1 and the S3. Don't get me wrong, the S2 is pretty cool. I don't know, I just think her kit's really well balanced just with the S1 and the S3. You got the laser that you can use Mage Leon on. It's gonna, do more damage to things further the way they are from you. Yeah. And then you have the S3 that you can use to travel and jump like that, right? And if you're mobbed, like I have been over here, the S3 hits everybody around you and it like shocks them. So it gives her some crowd control that she needs. right? Because the laser alone just is not going to do it. I'm sure it will on some builds when this character's running around with 80, 90 SC, but mine right now, she needs the S1 and the S3 to be able to solo these, just to have enough crowd control. Alright, so we'll take a look at her. I think she's like 50 SC total, and man, it's hard because I still have Levi to work on, and I really want to work on Levi, you know what I mean? But, I mean, when a girl like this just falls into your lap, you fall in love with the pink Power Ranger real quick. I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty fun, just thinking about the different things you can do with her kit, just empowering just one of them, right? And yeah, I was wrong on the other vid. I see now how her ability works, right? If you leave both of your other skills at home, you get the full bonus. If you leave just one of your skills, it looks like you get like half a bonus. So that's kind of how they're doing it, which is cool. So I know that I am taking a bonus cut by running 2 abilities on her, but that's what it's taking for her to clear, you know, that god tier level that I was just at. So here she is. Yeah, I was right. 51 SC. She's got +2 bonus. Ooh. And see, I'm running out of, I don't have any Mother Souls. I just got used to having so many of them and blindly spending them. Yeah, I know. Bullshit whale problems. But yeah, I did it to myself. I think I at least got Levi done. Did I? You know what? Hold on. Before I freak out, I think this is where most of them went, right? First of all, I did use some of them on Aaron because Aaron's the first good free character that we've ever gotten, right? I know Mikasa's done 90 with the +10 bonus, and Mr. Levi is at 86 with a +6 bonus. Yeah, he's at 80. Yeah, this is as far as I managed to get Levi. You know, this character that I pulled literally 7 hours before his event was done. How many of this guy's shards do I need? Okay, cool. So I did manage to at least clear enough of these, right? So earth damage +1%, and I do need that because earth is lacking on this account. Speaking of which, these +1% here and there things, this girl brings a pretty good one. From my understanding, it's, what is it, +1 damage when equipped with a machine, right? The Trisla pistol is still one of the go-to things in this game, and it is a pistol, it is a machine, so cool. So machine equipped, physical damage +1%. So you're going to get physical damage +1% when you use the Trisla gun. That's what this reads to me like. So that's pretty awesome. That is a pretty good ward to get. I don't know why I always forget to call them wards. But here's where mine's at. Right? She is rocking an actual hammer. And why not? I mean, if you're going to go with earth attack, you might as well double down on it, right? So this girl is doing earth damage with her basic attack, right? What does the hammer do? Physically attacking, chance to break enemy guard. So don't try to, you know, I was kind of hoping to get this girl to the point where I could take her to fight the ogre that actually blocks against you, and I was going to have her smash through it with this giant hammer, and with her machine arm, I'm just going to call it a power fist because that's what it is. But this is why I got the power fist. Skill damage +20%. Damn. And recovery speed +10%. Damn. When hitting an elemental weakness, damage cap +2,000. Damn. Right? But don't get it twisted. This girl's other paid item, the armor, is ridiculously stupid too. Right? Almost to the point where, I don't know, I'm looking at it and it's like it's adding to damage cap. It's adding to all this, like the that armor might actually be worth it. It's probably one of the best armors in this entire game. And who knows, it might be worth it to cut this girl's damage a little bit if you're getting so much more durability. Because actually, let's take a look at that. This girl, in the stats that I was looking at, her defense came in like higher than her strength. It was like 100 points more, and I noticed that, and I was like, what? That's like some serious, tank stat right there. Like, besides the damage that this girl can do. So I don't know. It just seems like they've given us this character, and you can do so much different stuff with her, just because the dual wields built in, the two-handed machine is built in. So whether or not you want to like double hand the power fist that she has and get more damage out of that, and I think she's getting more damage cap. I think she's getting more damage cap from the armor too. Let's see. Let's see. No, that is the wrong one. She's down here somewhere. We have 6 credentials, or I would grab up the suit and try it out. Like, right, this thing is giving almost 350 stat. No, it's 252. No, 251. 251. Blah. 351 stat. Plus 300 hit points. I don't count hit points as stats, but come on. This is over a 300 stat item. And it's got 300 hit points on it. That's pretty effing awesome. Physical attack damage cap plus 3,500. There it is. There it is, right? So that's supposed to help catch you up. It's supposed to help catch you up from, dual wielding and having 2 damage counters instead of 1. Now your 1 damage counter is going to count for a little bit more because, well, you got 3,500 more to your damage cap here, and physical attack damage plus 10%, which is going to help you actually get 2 damage cap. And on top of that, this is damage taken minus 10%. You really think about that. Damage taken minus 10% with all this shit, plus her having like a base 1,400 defense and like 1,300 or whatever it was. All I know is with that kind of defense, and then, also having some minus 10% damage taken to all damage. That's pretty wicked. This is a hell of a power suit that this girl's got. Yeah, and pardon my math, folks. It's hard to like see the phone while I'm doing stuff, and a lot of times I record these on the go. Regardless, that is a damn powerful item, and it's sad that these are always locked exclusively behind a paywall. Like, even if I have the character now and I have the arc, which I did get lucky there. And honestly, guys, for anybody that wants to skip this character, I'm going to tell you right now, go ahead and skip it. Like, just relax. It's not... I was not really going to pull for this girl. I was happy as hell to pull Levi, and then I was like, they're giving us a break. This girl is not limited. Not compared to actual limited characters that drop on collabs, right? Very powerful hero, though. I will say that. And she plays differently. So if you're lucky enough to just snag her update, here's what I will say. They've given us a ton of tickets to try to get this girl. And I did notice that right when you start playing into all this stuff here, the new campaign with her, not campaign, the new event, I'm sorry, choose my words carefully here. When you get into her event and stuff, you do start unlocking Lapis. I think they know how badly they have starved their population, their player population here, and it did seem like they were trying to give some Lapis out here and there. That's what I got from it, because it's like, after like a collab like that and a character like Levi up there for, what was it, a whopping, how long was Levi up? It wasn't 5 days, it was what, 7? I don't know. It did not seem long enough. It did not seem long enough at all, right? And like I said, I was one of the fortunate ones at the end there. I did manage to get him. So still trying to work on him and running out of Mother Soul Shards. So I did get this girl to clear a level on God with 50 SC. I can see how she's usable and playable and how fun it's going to be to, you know, try her different abilities out and power them up, because we do have some stuff that really helps this girl. Like skill 1 boost, right? If you're going to be blasting away with that laser of hers, skill 1 boost for like a few SC is going to give you like a percentage to your damage, but it's only with your S1. So when you have a character like this that really puts a lot of emphasis on just one of those abilities at a time, you can nitpick different things to just empower exactly what you're taking. So it'd be nice to see what all we can do with this girl. Very interesting character, very different than anything else that we've gotten. This is the first girl where like you leave some abilities at home and you get some bonuses to the other abilities that you got. It's cool to see them thinking outside of the box. It is cool to see them thinking, hey, let's try a different kind of character out. Let's give them this. You know, I'm glad they're thinking like that. Got to give some props to aidas. I do, because you know, a lot of these games, they will come out with a system and a format, and they will stick to it. Like, this is how characters are going to be ran, and, you know, yeah, they're going to have different stats, but that's it. That's it. Seeing something like this where you can actually just turn off half a skill set, get bonuses to a different one, cool. I dig that. It's one of the things I like. And who knows what kind of cheese this girl is capable of. I'm not really putting too much emphasis on her basic attack. She's not going to be like a Christmas Lilibet, right? But it is kind of cool that they did at least lock her attack into Earth, so she can, I don't know, like run with Levi? I don't know. Because they're both doing Earth damage yeah, no, she's really going to be sticking to fire damage. She's going to be sticking to lightning and ice. I have to teach her a bunch of ice and actually empower her ice and see what I can do with it. But for now, I'm just working on the laser, and I'm just happy I have the character to run around and mess around with. So best of luck to everybody. I needed to get somewhat of a correction out here on how this girl's abilities work, and I figured, hey, it's actually looking like I'm going to beat this god level, so let's make a quick recording. So that was 22 minutes ago. Thank you for listening to me rant. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you out there, everybody. Later.